Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing my project pan for the year 2020. This was a hashtag team project ban, but I actually haven't updated since 3 months ago, which is crazy. I was like, I think I missed like a month or two, but I went back to look at how I calculated something and I was like, wow, like the last time you updated this project was 3 months ago. So I'm just gonna call it my year-long project pan. I do have 12 items to share with you guys. So if you want to know how I'm doing in this project, definitely continue watching. Also, if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe so you don't miss out. And let's just go ahead and jump right in. Life has definitely been hectic over here. I am also kind of getting rid of being sick. I have a cold. My daughter's going through the cold now. So it's like life's been crazy over here. Just a lot of things going on, which is why I haven't really been active on my channel, uploading 3 videos a week. Thank you for all of you that are still subscribed to me and still keeping up with my videos. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. So we're going to start off with the 3 products I am rolling out. 2 are done and 1 I'm just going to declutter. It has no pigment, so why is it even in a project? So the first product I finished off finally is my Cover FX Blurring Primer. I'll insert a picture of what it looks like now, but right now it has air in it. But a lot of the time, look, like even right now, I'm just getting rid of the air. Like it's done. I've used this so much and it's actually a really good primer. I wonder if this is the same primer with the newer packaging. But now that I'm thinking about it, isn't Cover FX closing? Maybe? I'm not sure. Let me look how many times I used this. So in the month of May, I used it 18 times, and then in April, I used it 16 times. So I've definitely been using it a ton. And as you can see in the before and after pictures from back then until now, I used up quite a bit of it. There is a little bit of product still on like the side walls, but I'm like done with this. Like it's done. I've had it for a while. It's done. I think I got this from BoxyCharm years ago, so I'm definitely happy it's done. So again, that is done. And I have another product that I finished off, which is my Kiko Eyeliner. Oh, I should do like a total. So for the Cover FX, it says I used it 74 times, so that's cool. Okay, so the Kiko eyeliner. In the month of May, I used it 6 times, but this has been done for quite like at least a couple months, to be honest. Again, I haven't updated in 3 months, so it says I used it 6 times in May, and then in April I used it 18 times. So this is all that is left. I tried sharpening it and I can't, like the bottom actually like turns, so I can't really sharpen it. And again, this is all done. So total, how many times did I use this? This one I used it 81 times total till I was done with it. And I believe I had a tally right here, maybe. Yeah, so I started up here. I'll have to take a picture of it. Again, my paper never wants to focus, but it's up here and now it's down here. So I used that much product since I rolled it in, I believe since January. So again, 81 times, so that's awesome. The next product is my Kiko Soft Touch Blush in the shade 102. It's a really pretty everyday nude kind of color, but this has no pigment, and I actually stopped using this a while ago. In May, I used it 0 times, and then in April, I used it 10 times. Totaling 24 times of usage since the intro in January. So this has no pigment. It's pretty old, and I have to use quite a bit for it to even show up, so I decided I'm just going to declutter it and throw it away. I've had it for a while. Again, it has no pigment, so it's time to go. So I will be rolling in 3 new products in. I'll do the products I'm going to roll in at the end of the video, so I'm going to keep going with what's still in this project. So for the next product, I have my Tarte Found Sealer. This is a multitasking foundation, has SPF 20. This is expired. So a reason why I'm like, okay, you need to finish this off. This is in the shade 27S, light medium sand. I've actually made quite a bit of progress since the last update, but it was right there, right here. And then now I'm up here. I was watching a video today to see how I like showed you guys my like how I was keeping track of it, which I think I should have kept track with it like it down, because when you turn it up to get the pump, like the product goes up because it's in a like, what's it called, a airless pump. But when you have it down, like you can actually see how much product is left in here. So the tallies are kind of off because I've been like marking it with this up, but then some of the products up here, so you can't really see it. So that was kind of dumb of me to kind of do that way. But again, this is all the product I have left. So I don't have that much left in here. I actually really enjoy this. It's definitely like a medium coverage foundation. I always get compliments on my skin when I wear this. I thought it was more heavier on me, but it's not. It's actually a really nice everyday foundation for me, and I've really been enjoying it. So I really like it. Again, medium coverage, and it doesn't look heavy on the skin. It looks really nice, so I do enjoy this. I'll definitely keep working on that. Hopefully in the next couple months I'll finish this. In the month of May, I used it 14 times. The Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. In my last update 3 months ago, I was up here and now I am down here. So I've definitely been making some progress the past couple months. In May, I used it 6 times. June, I used it 3 times so far. So 6, 7, 8, 9 times. Since I skipped the last 3 months, I'm just going to say how many I used in the previous month. So we're in June. I'm just going to count May's tally. So in May, it says I used it 6 times. So, but still, again, I haven't updated in 3 months, so I've definitely been using it more than that. I'm right here where I was up there. So yeah, I do enjoy it. I was kind of using this as a step during my skincare routine just to add extra hydration to my skin. I did use it to set my skin today. Mostly it's when I do my skincare. Next up, I have my Ulta Beauty Matte Nude Eyeshadow Primer. And this one, the air is actually out of it now. It's just, it has a little bit, but it's mostly just the product. So this one, in the month of May, I used it 16 times. I've definitely been making a ton of progress on this. I've been freelancing so much too. Like, that's been taking a lot of my time as well. There's so many quinceañeras and weddings coming up. Like, I've been taking advantage of this eyeshadow primer and using it on freelancing as well. So it says I've used it 16 times. Like in April, I used it 13. In March, I used it 17. So I've definitely been using it. It's just that I just haven't been updating you guys. So again, in May, I used it 16 times. It works pretty well. I also used it today for my eyeshadow primer. It makes my eyeshadow long lasting. I haven't had any issues. The only thing I don't like about it is that it is kind of hard to take out. Like, I really have to squeeze the bottle for the product to come out. I do notice that it definitely is matte. I did use it on a girl, and it looked kind of dry on her lids, so it definitely is matte. So if you have oily lids, I would definitely recommend this. Next up, I have the Hank & Henry Slick With It like brush applicator liquid liner. This one, in the month of May, I used it 6 times. Hopefully in the next couple of months or next month, I will be able to like finish it off. I was saying in the last update I did months ago that I was reaching for a purple liquid liner just because it was more wearable for me. Not as dark, but it was colorful. But it just looked pretty for every day, and so I wasn't really using black eyeliner. But now that that one's done and I don't have any more of those, of the purple liquid liner, I've been using black. So I'll definitely be using this one more. In total, I've actually been using this 43 times since the beginning of the year. But yeah, again, I think I wasn't making progress on it because I was using the purple liquid liner more. But now that I'm done with it, I should definitely be making more progress on this black eyeliner. This one I debated taking out as well. I feel like I don't have very many correctors in my collection that I love. I just decluttered one because it was too dark for me. I really like the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. That one works really well. But the other ones that I have in my collection are okay. So this one's actually a concealer, but I've been using it as a corrector. But I don't really reach for it just because I don't feel like it's amazing. I don't know. So in May, I used it 5 times. This is the Kylie Cosmetics concealer in the shade Birch. As you can see, it's definitely more peachy. So I've been trying to use it as a corrector. I just don't think it's doing what I want. And it is also separating. I wonder if I should take it out. I'm just gonna work on it again for the month of June, and if I just don't reach for it and I don't like it, I will be taking it out next month. Okay, I'm gonna give it one last chance and go from there. So we'll do that. Next up, I have the Laura Geller Highlighter Baked Gelato in the shade Gilded Honey. This one's going strong. My goal for this was just to hit pan. This is definitely an older one in my collection as well. I haven't been reaching for this really often, to be honest, but I do have it on today. In the last update, I used it 1 time. So, yeah, I'm not going to hit pan if I don't use it. Next up, I have my Kat Von D powder. I actually broke the packaging. And for this one, in the month of May, I only used it 3 times. I need to get more use out of it. How am I going to finish products if I don't even use them? Guys, it's been crazy. Makeup, I just have too much of it. So I've only used it 3 times in the month of May. Again, my goal is going to be at least to use it 5 times in the month of May. Like, come on, girl. Like, 5, maybe 10. I just haven't been reaching for this, but I definitely, now that I'm like actually updating and seeing how many times I've used stuff, like, I should at least be using most of these products at least half of the month. Like, come on. Next up, I have my concealer. This is a Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. In the last updates or so, I think it was laying down, but right now that I was standing up, it's right to here, I believe. So the black mark was the last couple updates, and now it's right here. In the month of May, I used it 12 times. So I'm doing pretty well. I was thinking about taking it out because it is older in my collection, but I'm like, girl, you're almost there, so I'm gonna try to get use out of it, and I'm not gonna be taking the stopper out once I can't like reach product anymore, because again, I got this when it first came out, and I think it was like 2 years ago, so it's definitely probably 3. To be honest, I wouldn't doubt it was 3 years ago. I have the shade light beige. I also have the shade vanilla, and this one's more of my skin tone color, but vanilla's a little more brightening. I do like it. It has pretty good coverage. So again, this one was used 12 times in the month of May, and yeah, we're still working on it. I need to mark it. That way we have a updated mark for next time. The last product I have here is the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Bronzer in the shade 03. This one in the month of May, I used it 11 times. You can definitely see some usage out of this. There was a dome when I first introduced this, but now it's just kind of on the flatter side. I'm hoping to hit pan soon, but I think there's still a lot of products left in here, so I definitely think this will be in here until I just coughed, so if my eyes are red, that's why. I think this will be in here till the end of the year, just because it's pretty pigmented. It still has pigment. It still has, I think, at least half of the product that I used up already still as well in here. So yeah, still working on that, and it's also what I'm wearing as bronzer today. So I'm going to be putting in 3 new products in here. I am going to be bringing in another eyeliner. So this is the Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil. It's waterproof in the shade Black Love, and this is how much I have. Again, my goal is going to be to use it up until I can't sharpen it anymore. I love like tight lining. That's what I mostly use black eyeliner for. So yeah, I'll mark this on my paper and then go from there. And then for the primer that I finished off, the Cover FX, I'm going to be bringing in my Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot Instant Perfecting Power Primer. It has matte spheres and pore shrink technology. From what it sounds like, it's just mattifying and like blurring. So there's a little bit of air in here as well, but I will probably put it by my light to see if I can see through it. I'm not sure if I will be able to, and go from there. So we will be marking this or taking pictures of it, and hopefully some of the air comes out. We're gonna work on this primer. It is one of the older ones in my collection, so I figured let's try to get some use out of that. And then I actually had another blush to replace the blush I'm getting rid of, but then I saw this on my desk and I was like, this is an older product in your collection that you should probably be finishing off as well. Like, it's been in many project pans, and I think you just don't finish it, and it's just time to. So you guys have probably seen this around in my project pans, but this is the Bare Minerals Concealer. It's the Well Rested Eye Brightener. It says it has SPF 20. I didn't even know it had SPF. This is the tally. The last one you see, that's where it's at. I'll take off all the other ones. So we are going to finish this off this year, Mariela. We are definitely going to do that, and you're going to finish it, okay? So this is coming in, rolling in my project. I wonder if I took this out in a recent project. I have no idea, but it was chilling right here on my desk, and I have proof that I was going to put a blush in here, and then I saw this, so I said, let's work on this, just finish this off, because it's been also in your collection for a bit. So those are all the products that are in my project pan. Let me know if you're doing any projects. How are you guys doing in your project? I'm doing pretty well since I haven't updated in a while, but yeah, those are all the products I have to share with you guys. Let me know if you're doing any projects, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!